Hello YouTube, this is Erica of tamagotchimuseum.weebly.com, and to start off with I wanted to show you the Angelgotchi life chart from Mystic Forest. And mind you that this is the Japanese version. I know that some of the characters on this chart are not available in the American version, such as the lucky poop you see here. Unless you're fascinated with the poop, I don't think that it's going to be such a loss, but it is a funny feature and one that is kind of fun to randomly get that character. So I'm going to go ahead and show you now the rest of the Angelgotchi. Okay everybody, I now here have the Angelgotchi to show you. And I can start off showing you his little angel chart here. Just as a note though, he does have a lot shorter lifespan than the Devilgotchi is one thing that I observed. Each day he seems to evolve into a different character, which is nice, so that you don't have to wait so long for an evolution. But it's a little frustrating because he dies a lot quicker. That's just one thing that I'd like you to know, but maybe not too important if you'd like to play it over and over again. And so I can show you the health meter here. And days are determined by this here, and 1 day is equal to 1 year. And here are your angel points. The angel points determine what kind of character you're going to get. So as I had shown you the growth chart, you can see that the higher the points are, the better looking character you have. I have a mid-type character. He's right in the middle on the adults. And then this here is the good deeds meter. And depending on the day or what type of character you have, he will show you a different type of action. And then you will need to praise him with the little bell down here. The thing is that you won't really notice, and he won't beep for you when he's younger. When he needs to be praised. It's only in adult mode that he will do that. But it's kind of cute, because once you do praise him, he does little funky actions. It kind of looks like he's riding on top of one of his toys, or maybe it's a toilet, I'm not quite sure. But nonetheless, it's pretty cute. This here is his food meter. And you can fill up the hungry here. And this doesn't fill up for happiness. Rather, this one right here helps increase your angel points, or TP for the Japanese. And this one has a touchscreen type feature. It registers different motions when you touch him. I'm trying to get it to come out. A bat will come and try to steal his candy, and you have to be careful because anytime the candy is stolen, it will decrease his good deeds meter. So you really don't want that to happen. If I can get that to happen sometime soon. So here's a bat. You tap the case, and you can see he can continue eating. And then next here you have his one game, and that is to jump over the shooting stars. And it's kind of hard, this game, so the secret would be to push the middle button anytime you see the star coming up very, very first. Otherwise it will do that, and you will lose your points that you had potential of getting. And so you only have to win 2 times in order to increase your points. And so here is the butt with wings. I do want to say that this is a Series 2 of the Angelgotchi. Most of them are the Series 1, and they have different icons on the screen. You can tell that this one has the butt with wings instead of the toilet paper, and instead of, or maybe it was a ducky. And now there's a little bow and arrow down here. And so when he does need to be praised, you can click on the little bell here, and this is what praises him. Okay, and also on the bottom is the bow and arrow function. The bow and arrow that you see here was what you would have typically seen on the Series 1 as the Get Better meter, or his medicine meter. This does help him get better. And then this here is his light switch for off and on. You do want to make sure that when he falls asleep that you turn off his lights, or he may get sick, and then you need to really quickly use his medicine icon. And so then over here on the bottom is his attention icon, and if he needs you, then you will hear a really, really light beep. That's one thing I did notice about the Angelgotchi, is that it does have a very light beep when he needs you, and you may or may not hear him. So check on him constantly. And I'm trying to think if there is anything else that needs to be said about him. I didn't notice that he had any screw issues to speak of. And this one is really cute and very relatively cheap still. You can find them on eBay, although American ones are more expensive. But the Japanese will always be my favorite. So thank you for watching, and hopefully you can have a better decision of which one you like better now, the angel or the devil. Thank you. There is one more special thing that I'd like to say about the Angelgotchi before I let you go. It's one thing that I had almost forgotten to tell you, and I'm very glad that I didn't, because it's one of the very cute features of the Angelgotchi. The function is the Tamagotchi angel goes on stroll, and depending on how old he is, it determines how many times a day that he will go on stroll. It can be several. He doesn't notify you of when he's on stroll, so you have to be lucky to actually see him do it. I've seen him do it a couple of times, and it's very cute. And if you do see him on the screen, or you do catch him, and you don't decide to call him back, you don't have to be alarmed, because he will come back on his own. But if you do want to catch him, you light up the little praise icon down here, you push the A button, and then you can tap the screen and he will come back through the door. And depending on the type of character he is, when he comes back through the door, he'll do cute little actions. For mine, I saw him riding on his little toy, or maybe it was a toilet. That was, I think, is what I was describing to you earlier. And also, it's different between the American and the Japanese versions. On the American version, you may just see a blank screen. On the Angelgotchi on the Japanese version, it's really cute. They actually see a different doorway. And I believe that the doorway can change depending on the character. And it depends on where he goes during his stroll. And so that is just one of the things I wanted to tell you. And thank you for watching.